Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Today's Technique Tuesday. So today what we're doing is a fun fold card. And I decided that it would be really fun for me to go ahead and talk to you about an easel card. So at one of my clubs, a girl made an easel card. Everybody was like, oh, I love that card. I don't know how to make one. It's so simple. So I thought, well, we'll show you how to make all the scoring lines and make an easel card. So before I do that, I just want to say we have 1 week left in the August special. And if you use my hostess code, and you'll see it as soon as I flip the camera down, you can get the bundle. So it's the Peace and Joy bundle. You get the stamp set and the dies. They're $45 for the bundle. And you actually get 7 extra items from me, and that is to make some cards with. I'll just talk real quickly about those. I don't want to use a lot of time, but I'm going to give you actually these items right here. You're going to get 4 pieces of designer series paper. Okay, double-sided, of course. You're going to get a piece of silver foil. You're going to get a piece of adhesive sheets. Love this. If you haven't used it, you're going to love it. A 15-inch piece of ribbon, the real red ribbon. A 12-inch piece, and this is my very favorite, the metallic mesh ribbon. Okay, so you're going to get 12 inches of this to play with. You're also going to get one of these stars. I call these ornament stars. I don't know what they're called. I think they're thick. They're kind of thick. They're silver ornaments. And you're also going to get 3 snowflakes. So these are peel-off snowflakes. You're going to get those. So the hostess code is 6PUW2QRM, and it's good until December 31st. You will order online, you'll get the bundle from Stampin' Up, and you'll get the 7 items directly from me in the mail. Okay, so you have till August 31st to place that order. Hopefully you're interested. And I'll be using that Peace and Joy bundle a lot for Christmas cards, so you'll see a lot of ideas coming up. Okay, so today we're going to make that easel card. The stamp sets that I'm going to use is I'm going to use Jar of Flowers. I'm not going to use the punch. It does have a coordinating punch. I'm not going to use the punch because I'm going to use the small pot instead of the jar. I'm just going to use this small pot, and there's no dies with this, so you have to fussy cut. And then I'm also going to use Posted for You. I'm going to use this stamp, which is the Happy Birthday. Love that stamp because it's, you know, it's the right size. It goes with a lot of stuff. So let's get started today. We're going to use blends. We're going to use all kinds of products. So let's get started. Okay, so how do I make an easel card? Well, your first thing is you need a piece of designer series paper, cardstock rather, 11 by 4 1/4, and you're going to score that. You're going to score that at 5 1/2. And then you're going to flip it, and you're going to score it at 2 3/4. Okay? So when you do that, you're going to fold your card just like this. And that's basically the easy peasy part of an easel card. Okay? Super easy. So I'm going to use Artistry Blooms. I'm going to use some designer series paper. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm going to adhere this to the inside of the card. Okay. Then I'm going to adhere a piece of Daffodil Delight. So, you know, the designer series paper, they always talk about, tell you what colors coordinate. So this is 2 1/2 by 4. And then there's another piece of designer series paper. Hold on. And I'm going to put that. So this is 2 1/2 by 4 also. Okay. So we have the start of our card. Now, what we need to do is do some stamping. So I'm going to use the flowers, the tulips rather. I'm going to stamp this in Memento Black. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp the jar. And I'm going to stamp them together so I can cut them out together. Okay, so I kind of have it so that the little stems are inside that little jar. And then I'm going to color the flowers. So you have to fussy cut this, as I told you. So voila, we have that cut out. While I have this out, I am going to go ahead and stamp my happy birthday. I like to stamp it in black. I could stamp it in any color, but I liked stamping it in black. Okay, so I have that done. And I'm going to go ahead and mount this together while I have it done. Just put this on here first. This is a little bit of like a scrap I had of the Daffodil Delight. And then I'm going to mount it one layer again on Magenta Madness. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. You definitely need to make you need to put dimensionals on the back of if you're going to make a easel card. Okay, so let's get started with some coloring really quick. I'm going to use Magenta Madness first, and I'm going to use my dark Magenta Madness on these tulips. Okay. And then my light. Come back and blend it. So you're pulling the dark into the light. And this is what makes the blends so awesome. Just keep going over and over it until it blends nicely. Use the side of your blends. Don't use the tips. Use the sides. Now I'm going to use Calypso Coral. You can do the rest of these flowers. And here's one, and here's one. And I'm going to use my light Calypso Coral to do my blending. So you can only buy the blends in sets now. They're $9 a set, which I think is reasonable. We used to sell them singularly, but I don't blame Stampin' Up! For switching because really you usually buy them in sets anyway. So there you go. Okay, so if you go over and over it, oops, you will, I'm going to go ahead and, I think I'm going to do those in dark. I'm going to do these other little flowers with the dark Calypso Coral. Okay. Where are you, little flowers? Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, then I'm going to use my light. And this color is Granny Apple Green. I'm going to do my light color first. I'm going to do all the grass in light. And the stems. Looking good. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my dark. These little pieces in dark. What are those? Like little ferns? I don't know. I do like flowers. I love flowers. I love to plant flowers. Do not like to take care of them. Luckily, my husband waters all my flowers because I don't have a green thumb, I guess, and I just let them die. I know, isn't that awful? Okay. That looks pretty good. I think all the greens are covered. All right, and then I'm going to come back with my Calypso Coral again, and I'm going to color in my pot. I'm just going to go like this. See, I'm not an artist. Most people that are into Copics would probably have a heart attack if they saw the way I color. They'd be like, that's not the way you're supposed to do it, but I think it turns out fine. Use the side, blend, 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 blend. Go over and over it. Perfect. Okay. Get that on the back. That's exactly what you want. You want those colors to come through. That means that you've blended. One more. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to adhere this. Take off the backs of your dimensionals. Oops. Didn't mean to take the whole dimensional off. That was bizarre. Oh, how did that happen? Very strange. Okay, we're going to pitch that dimensional. I think it's defective for some reason. Okay, those are all sticky. Yes. Oh, look how cute that looks. And then this is our little layer. So this is an extra piece of Daffodil Delight. We're going to layer that. And then we're going to put some adhesive on the back of this. Oh, did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. Oh, Trevis. Can I get that off of there? Ooh, it's coming off. I'm glad I didn't use the Stampin' Seal Plus. I don't think that would have come off. Thought I had it right. Oh, dum-dum. You don't want that bottom part sticky, because that is what is going to stand up. Oh, everything was going good till that. Okay, got it. All right, cool. Let's try that again. Okay, we got it. We're going to put that on the top of the card. Okay, one last thing I want to do. I'm going to use a little glitter pen, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to just put a little, I'm going to shake it. This is your Wink of Stella. And I'm going to make my tulips a little glossy and shiny. Okay, and then I am going to use my gold trim. So this gold trim is from the Forever Greenery trim combo. And I'm just going to make one little bow and stick it on with a mini glue dot. And if you go like this, kind of fraze the edge. Just like that. But don't pull it too tight like I just did. There we go. That looks good. I want it kind of small. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little mini glue dot, and I'm going to roll it up in my fingers, and I'm going to put this on the jar right there. Stick my bow on. That's exactly what it needed. Now, how do we make the easel card? Okay, we're going to take the backs off of this little piece of Happy Birthday, and we're going to position it right there. Okay, so you don't want it too far up, and that's going to make your easel card. Okay, so when you mail it, you're going to close it like this, and then when they open it, it's going to do that. All right. Okay, so here's that hostess code for the August special. Can you see that? I hope you can. And I hope that you participate in that. Like I said, if you place an order, you'll get that special, the special items. If you place over $150 item, in items, you want to do your own party. So don't use the hostess code if you're going to order at least $150. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.